Circe, daughter of Helios, the sun god, the first and perhaps most enigmatic witch of mythology. Modern esotericism often links her to one of humanity's oldest desires, the secret recipe of rejuvenation, the elixir of eternal youth. But was she truly just a woman brewing potions, or something far more powerful? According to the Odyssey, Circe did not bring only harm. When she restored Odysseus's men to their human form, the men not only changed back, but appeared younger and more beautiful than before. The ancient sources remember her this way: the healer and the transformer, the one who commands the forces of nature. Circe's home is the island of Aiaia, where the sea and the sky meet. Her parents are Helios, the all-seeing sun god, and the sea nymph Perseus. Her name, Circe, in Greek means hawk or circling bird. This name is no accident. It points to her celestial origin, her predatory nature, and the way she weaves her web of enchantment around her victims. Homer refers to her as a goddess with a human voice, emphasizing that although she is divine by birth, her emotions and speech are strikingly close to those of mortals. On Greek vase paintings, Circe is often depicted in front of her palace, holding the rhabdos, the magic wand, surrounded by men tamed into animals. Homer uses the term pharmakeia for her art, a word that simultaneously means medicine, poison, and enchantment. She is the guide of trials. For her, the transformation into swine is not merely punishment, but the bringing forth of one's inner nature. She was not feared, but respected as a formidable, independent force of womanhood.
Around her prowled wolves and lions, tamed by her enchanted potion.
Her power reaches far beyond herbs. Circe is also the guardian of ritual purity. In ancient Greek belief, a crime committed with blood could be washed away only with blood. During the ceremony, she used the blood of a nursing sow, calling Zeus as witness, to cleanse those whose souls had been stained. In doing so, she granted the possibility of beginning anew, of starting again with a clean slate. It is fascinating to observe how Circe's image has been distorted over the centuries. While for the Greeks, the witch was an enchantingly beautiful, majestic woman, the Romans and later Christian culture depicted her as an ugly, hunched old crone. From this shift comes the folktale motif of the hideous witch desperately seeking the recipe for youth in order to regain her lost dignity and beauty. Where does Circe's eternal youth come from? Is it feminine magic or the divine light she carries in her blood as the daughter of Helios, a light that never fades? Perhaps the secret lies on the island of Aiaia, a place touched by the gods, where by the power of enchanted plants, Circe rules not only nature and people but time itself. Or is there an even darker secret, a hidden elixir, a potion that keeps her face forever radiant? Through literary works, we can gain insight into Circe's potions. According to Homer, Circe's drink represents both transformation and danger. What I know precisely is the literary description of Circe's magical potion in Homer. The plants mentioned by ancient authors are dangerous even on their own. Used together, they would form a life-threatening, lethal mixture. The scene is a mythological reconstruction, not a recipe to be followed. And finally, what is the recipe for eternal youth? The answer is disappointing, yet still magical. There is no such recipe. For those, however, who were held captive on Circe's island, time ceased to exist. In their case, remaining young was a kind of magical stagnation, a golden cage where the days blur together and the mortal forgets their own impermanence. Circe was not a solitary figure in the mist of antiquity. Alongside her, we find another of mythology's most fearsome sorceresses, Medea. Few people know that Circe was Medea's aunt. Was Circe truly in possession of the secret recipe for rejuvenation? Or did she pass this knowledge on to her niece, who walked darker paths?